If you've made it all the way to Moonveil Mountain in Where Winds Meet, then you already know things are about to get serious. The Void King is the final challenge of the Gleaming Abyss campaign, a mysterious boss hiding in the depths and waiting for you to slip up. He's powerful, unpredictable, and honestly a little unfair if you walk in unprepared. But don't worry, today we're breaking this fight down in a way that actually makes sense, so you don't end up getting tossed around like I did on my first run. In this video, we're going to talk about what makes the Void King tick, how his attacks work, and the best way to survive that chaotic moveset of his. Whether you're stuck on this fight or just scouting ahead before jumping in, this guide will help you walk into the Gleaming Abyss with confidence. Grab your gear, take a breath, and let's figure out how to take this king off his throne.
A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types of list videos,
don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
Alright, so let's talk about the Void King. This guy is chilling deep inside Moonveil Mountain, and you will only bump into him at the very end of the Gleaming Abyss campaign quest in Qinghe. If you're wondering how to even get there, here's the fun part. You start by following a mysterious colossus southwest of Wraith Village. Just keep tracking it, enjoy the little adventure along the way, and eventually, you will find yourself staring down the Void King. Trust me, it is worth every step. Now, fighting the Void King is a whole different story. He has a moveset that will mess with your timing if you are not careful, so pay attention and don't just mash your attack buttons. But here is a cool tip. After you defeat him in the Gleaming Abyss, you are not done yet. You can actually challenge him again through the campaign challenge, which is perfect if you want to test your skills or try out different strategies. It is like having a second round with a very moody, very powerful mountain boss. Alright, let's dive into the Void King boss fight. The first thing you need to know is that he kicks things off with his red attack. You will see his weapon glow red, and then he will perform a double diagonal cut. The good news is, the second hit is parryable, so if you time it right, you can counterattack for some serious damage. But if you miss the parry, get ready to eat a big chunk of damage. Next up, the Void King isn't just about melee swings. He likes to mix things up with projectiles. When he brings his weapon back and swings it like a golf club, he actually launches an icy particle at you. You will need to be ready to parry this one too, otherwise it can catch you off guard. Timing here is everything. Now, let's talk about the gold attack. This one is a bit trickier because he jumps into the air and fires 3 projectiles at you. There is a tiny delay between the second and third projectile, so you want to make sure you dodge with precision. Just a heads up, this attack cannot be parried or blocked, so dodging is your only friend here. One of the Void King's most iconic moves starts with him gathering energy around himself. He will disperse it in damaging blasts, which can hurt if you are too close. After that, he goes into a spinning strike sequence. The best strategy is to dodge away from the energy bursts first, and then get ready to parry the spinning strikes once they come at you. When the Void King jumps into the air again, pay attention because he is about to dive down at you swinging his weapon in a wide arc. This one is actually pretty easy to parry once you get the timing down, so don't panic. Just watch the arc and hit that parry at the right moment. Another tip, spacing is your friend in this fight. The Void King has a lot of moves that cover ground quickly, so always keep an eye on your positioning. Being too close all the time is a quick way to get overwhelmed, so hit and run works really well here. Don't forget that patience is key. Rushing in for constant attacks is going to get you hit by the more complex moves, especially the spinning strikes and projectile combos. Wait for openings, parry when you can, and then punish him when he leaves himself exposed. Finally, remember that after defeating him in the Gleaming Abyss, you can take him on again in the campaign challenge. This is perfect for practicing your parries and learning his patterns even better. Each rematch gives you a chance to perfect your strategy and really feel like a pro at handling one of Moonveil Mountain's toughest bosses. Alright, welcome to phase 2 of the Void King fight. Once you have depleted his first health bar, the boss is not going down quietly. This is where things get a bit spicier because he gains access to new attacks that can really punish you if you are not paying attention. The phase kicks off with the Void King holding his weapon vertically, and you'll notice it starts glowing red. This is your first big clue that trouble is coming. He will jump towards you and unleash a string of slashes. The key here is to parry each of these hits so you can hit back with a counterattack. Miss a parry and you will feel it. One of the most dangerous moves in this phase has a long windup, which actually works in your favor if you pay attention. He will spin towards you with a series of strikes, covering a lot of ground. Use that windup time wisely to put some distance between you and him. Then, get ready to parry when the strikes start coming. It's a timing challenge, but it's very doable once you see the pattern. Another attack to watch out for is where he slowly moves towards you while swinging his weapon in a vertical arc 3 times in a row. The good news? These swings have roughly the same timing, which makes it easier to parry all 3 in succession. Pull this off, and you can land a nice chunk of chi damage while staying safe. A tip for this phase: the Void King generally telegraphs his attacks with a decent amount of notice. That means the parry windows are actually pretty forgiving if you are patient. Don't rush in, wait, observe, and then strike. This fight rewards calm and careful play. If you are having a hard time, there's no shame in bringing an NPC to help you out. Someone like Elder Gongsun can be a huge lifesaver, providing extra damage and a distraction so you can focus on learning the boss's patterns. Another thing to remember is spacing. Keep moving and avoid getting cornered. His spinning strikes and vertical arcs are much easier to handle if you have room to maneuver. Hit, step back, parry, and repeat. That's the rhythm you want to aim for. Overall, Phase 2 is all about practice and timing. The Void King's attacks might look intimidating at first, but once you get a feel for the wind-ups and parry windows, it becomes a lot more manageable. Stick with it, and soon you'll be dealing massive counterattacks while staying relatively unscathed. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.